Nevertheless, I have this against you, that you have left your first love. Revelation 2 verse 4. 60 miles from John's island prison of Patmos was the city of Ephesus. John had spent many years pastoring the church that Paul had established there. Now he had a message for them from the Lord. I know your works, your labor, your patience, said Jesus, and that you cannot bear those who are evil. And you have tested those who say they are apostles and are not, and have found them to be liars. And you have persevered and have patience, and have labored for my name's sake, and have not become weary. Yes, Ephesus was a good church. The members worked hard, the missionary reports were excellent, and they were always raising their goals. They had a welfare program, and they were constantly baptizing new members. The place was a beehive of activity. Also, it was an enduring church. They met persecution and economic discrimination bravely. They endured under religious persecution and prejudice. They were orthodox. They were rigid in their church discipline, and they hated heretics. What more could any pastor ask? But something was wrong. You have left your first love. They were like a husband and wife who continued to be faithful to each other, but the experience of deep tenderness and affection had all disappeared. As a legally successful marriage can still be a failure, so an outwardly prosperous church can lack the main ingredient that every church should possess. At first, the experience of the church at Ephesus was marked with childlike simplicity and fervor. But after a time, the zeal of the believers began to wane, and their love for God and for one another grew less. Coldness crept into church. The future of the church today depends not on its work, not on its endurance, not on its orthodoxy. All this will be possessed in abundance if it has the first requirement, love. This love will solve church problems, enhance the church's witness, and give meaning to its worship. And as always, think on these things.